Hello, greetings to all of you out there watching live. And I'm going to take a moment and let a few people get in here, but I want to talk to you about my awesome products. You might have seen me talk before. My name is Maggie Cavanaugh. I'm very passionate about three things. One, the Lord and my relationship with Him. Hey, Abigail, thanks for logging on. Hey, Laura, thanks for logging on. Good to see you all. Number two, family. And number three, about helping other people transform their lives. Hey, Vanetta, thanks for logging on. Going to talk about a couple different things, but primarily we're going to talk about these products that I ran across recently that are literally changing and rocking my world and helping so many people. And you've probably seen some other videos. If you hadn't, this is your first. I ran across some holistic stuff that I used a couple years ago. Hey, Agnes from Florida. Hey, John from Indiana. Oh, man, all kinds of cool people in here. I ran across some amazing products a couple years back, but I wasn't pleased with the actual quality of the product. For those of you that know me, you know that I live a holistic lifestyle, and I like to do everything that is going to bring homeostasis to this temple, okay? We have temple work. I know many of you on here are believers, and you would probably agree with me if I said to you that we want to make sure that we do temple maintenance. And you're probably wondering, what's kind of temple maintenance? I'm talking about taking care of your body, taking care of your spirit life, and also your soulish a part of you as well. You know, I'm all into being whole, spirit, soul, and body. Spiritually, I am a dedicated follower of Christ, and many of you on here, I would attest to that. Nashville, yes, Vanetta, Nashville. It's very good to see you in the TV studio the other day. I can't wait to see that episode come out. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Gail, good to see you as well. So what I want to talk to you about is these products that are helping me and helping many other people. I had the opportunity the other night to do a Zoom call with a group of, actually a team. Over a short period of time, about 6 weeks, I have a team of 30-some people that have found these products to be beneficial to them and physically, and helping a lot of people come off of pain medicine. But I was really encouraged because I had a testimony. And actually, she's on here now. Sandra's on here, and she had a testimony of how she struggled with fibromyalgia. She has a lot of nerve pain in her feet, tingles and stuff like that. And she has been sleeping through the night. She has been off of a couple of her medicines. I think you might want to put a little testimony, type it in there, Sandra. Here soon, I'm going to interview her. I'm not going to embarrass her and bring her on right now, because if she was like me an hour ago, she was still in her BJs, because it's cold here in Tennessee, and it's a great day to be all bundled up at home. Hey, Michelle, good to see you, girlfriend. So what I want to talk to you about, because I just got my pet products in. Yep, that's right. CBD for pets. And I want to talk to you about these. So anyway, she can give an amazing testimony. Some of those logging on here can attest to that. I personally can attest to that. And it makes a difference when you know people, because at first people are like, oh, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see. Hey, Melissa, thanks for logging on. Good to see you. And so with that being said, personally, most of you know that I have struggled with health problems over the years. I know that Jesus is the healer, and I will confess that until He comes back. But sometimes the wear and tear on our body, and we end up having to resort to modern medicine. And about in 2005, my health got to a standing point where I was on 13 different types of medications. Every medication they gave me another problem, and so forth. So I had tried to adhere to detoxification of my body and doing things, dealing with any root causes and things like that. Hey, Luann, can't wait to see you in a little while. Luann and Susan and I are going to our annual Abbey Road Beatles cover band, so excited about that. Anyway, yes, I was born the year the Beatles were born. Me and the Beatles, we turned 50 the same year. So if you know anything about the Beatles, you can guess how old I am. But anyway, so with that being said, I got to the point where I was just so tired of Western medication or Western medicine. And hey, Sky, good to see you. Praying for your dad. Hey, Cheryl, thank you for logging on. So with that being said, I got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. So I started taking a more holistic approach to my health. And that led me down a road of various things, primarily doing a little bit of detoxing, doing some things that would bring homeostasis to my body. Until now, I have never found a product that I am so impressed with. And I've been impressed with a lot. And I use a lot. I use a lot of nutritional supplements. I juice. I use, multivitamins. I use adaptogens. I use a lot of different things. But I am extremely, extremely excited about these products, and these products are the CBD oils. So some of y'all tried them and some of you have not. So I want to talk to you about the 500. These are 500 drops. These are amazing. And let me see if this one is open. It is open. All you do is you take these under your tongue like this, okay? Oops, whoa, I had a whole bunch of them. Okay, this one here is peppermint. Wait just a moment, like I just did, and then you go ahead and swallow. What this does is it works in your body on a chemical and a cellular level. It actually, you have an cannabinoid system in your body. Probably didn't pronounce that right. I was discovered back in the 90s by a scientist in Israel. And the reality is that what this does is this is a CBD2. Okay, some of you all know about medical marijuana. This is not medical marijuana. Okay, I am not peddling pot over here. This is CBD oil. And so what it does is it attaches to the CBD receptors in your body. And it's meant to work on a chemical level to bring homeostasis to your body. That's why it works on so many different things. This is one of my most favorite things, but I was reading this today, and let me just read this to you real quick. This is really cool. Here is just 8 things that this does, all right? 1, release pain and inflammation. That's what it's doing for me. Yay. It doesn't have any effects of marijuana or anything like that. You don't get a high off of this, nothing like that. It helps to reduce anxiety. And I have gotten multiple testimonies, people coming off of Prozac, people coming off of Xanax, and that excites me, okay, because I know how people, they struggle, especially those of us of faith, having to resort to these type of things. And this is actually an herb. It's a food, so it doesn't have all the side effects, even of some supplements that you might find, but it's actually a food. So that's kind of cool. So it helps to reduce anxiety, helps to fight cancer cells, relieves nausea, may treat seizures and other neurological orders. The reason it says may treat that is because everybody's body is different and it responds differently. I've had people have testimonies of this within a couple days' time, and then I've had other people where it's taken them 2 or 3 weeks. I think Sandra has been on it for 3 weeks, and where she was like getting an optimal effect. So different people's chemistry is different. The other things it works on is lowers an incidence of diabetes and promotes cardiovascular health. But I have seen parents use this for kids with behaviors. So yes, it's exciting, very exciting. Thank you for those hearts, and thank you for those gestures. You guys just go ahead and share this on your timeline. I want to get it out to as many people as possible because I want to share these amazing products that are changing lives. And as I like to say, 1 drop at a time. As my little side thing this morning, I was like, Lord, I need something to go with that. So am I selling you on this? You better believe I am. You know why? Because it's life-changing. Amen. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you for logging on today. So I was so excited about this and what it's done for me. I've been using the cream, which is the Relief Cream. Here we go. It is, and this stuff smells pretty good. No, you can't smell it, but this only a little teeny bit takes to do a little bit of, it goes a long way. So I've been carrying this in my purse, and if someone's hurting, I've been saying, let me put that on there. I had a friend that went over the handlebars of her bike and she was sore. Keep hearing good reports on these products. Yes. Amen. Yes. She was sore. She went over the handlebars of her bike and bruised her rib cage, and she was extremely in pain. I put this on her, and the next day she's like, this stuff is really good. Guess what? She ordered some and she signed up to sell it. Why? Because it's only $20 more to sell the product. So it's like a no-brainer. You get all kinds of good stuff, and I'll tell you about that. So the other thing is, okay, this was the peppermint that I demonstrated for you. It also comes in a natural, which to me is kind of like an oregano, olive oil kind of flavor. So I don't know about how you feel about that. But this is what is really exciting, because some of you know that we have animals. And most of you out there probably have a dog or a cat and have various different things. Beautiful to you, Crystal. Good to see you, sweet sister. Crystal's getting ready to have a baby. We're so excited. Journey. What a name. Is that not awesome? It's a journey of faith for her, let me tell you. If you're not following Crystal, you need to. So anyway, okay, so for my doggy, I got the 250s, okay, and it's bacon flavor. And my Australian Shepherd deals with anxiety, chronic anxiety. Why? My dog was created to herd animals in a field, wants some sheep, some cows, and so forth. Well, we've got a fenced-in yard, and unfortunately, our dog can't go do that. So he gets a little stressed out. I rescued a kitten. I don't know if Christy's on here, but we rescued a kitten this last summer. Brought it home, and the dog took care of the kitten. And for a period of time, his anxiety had dropped. And I'm like, that is so cool. The dog's doing his purpose. He's tending to and caring for someone. Well, the newness of the kitten must have rubbed off, because now at night he paces the floor. He's anxious. He just gets all upset. He tries to maneuver you through the house. We put him on the 250. These are drops taken sublingually the same way that I just demonstrated my drops. And what this does is it brings the homeostasis to the dog. So I wonder if it works on hyper dogs. Yes, it does, Lisa. It works very good on hyper dogs, just like it works very good on hyper kids. Multiple people with kids with ADHD and various things that people don't want to put them on synthetic drugs and so forth. So they've got them on the drops, which is really cool. And there's some YouTube videos out there. I was watching a testimony of a 10-year-old boy who's like, I have to have my drops. Well, I act out. I'm angry when I don't. So obviously there's a chemical imbalance. So when we're talking bringing homeostasis, in place, that's a good thing. So the 250 for the dog drops. But if you don't want to mess with the drops, say, for example, you're really busy, you're on the go and so forth, you've got doggy treats. That's right. They are CBD dog treats. Oh my gosh, my dog just jumped up off the couch, is looking at me over there, wanting to know what's going on over here because he knows about these treats. So, hey, honey, no, these aren't for you. These are for demonstration. Mommy's got yours in the kitchen. Guys, this is the doggy over here. Go lay down. Go lay down. He's like, is that those hemp treats? Yeah. So these actually have 2.5 milligrams of CBD per treat. They're veterinary approved, 100% natural, and the highest ingredients. And when we're talking about ingredients, that's pretty important, because for those of you that are like me, you're pretty picky about what you put in your body. And I will have you know that the CBD products are made with organic. They're grown organically. It is non-GMO. In addition to that, it is grown right over in Kentucky. So it's made in the USA. Also, something you've got to be aware of when you're buying various supplements, you don't know the quality of it. A lot of people are getting their CBD oils from other countries and so forth, and I'm not knocking any other products. Gracie would love those. I'm not knocking anybody else's products, but the fact of the matter is the proof is in the pudding. There is statistics, studies out there where a lot of these have been tested, and they don't even have any of the CBD oil in it, and a lot of them have a lot of fillers. So these are non-GMO, these are organic, grown in Kentucky, and they're also inspected. The crops are inspected by the FDA to make sure that they have the legal guidelines of 0.03% of THC, because who wants THC in their product? Trust me, I don't want any THC. So hey, Sharon, thanks for long. Steve, good to see you guys. So some of you are probably like, okay, Maggie, enough about the CBD oils. We've been hearing a lot about them. Well, I want to tell you about the other products with this company. I was so excited about the CBD oil. I joined the company for that purpose solely, but my husband drives and he gets tired. So I decided to venture off into some of their other products. Now, these are not CBD enriched, but they have a plethora of amazing ingredients, and I've checked them out. The Brain Boost, this works, trust me. Matter of fact, my husband was asking me something today, and I was kind of like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, we talked about it. He's like, here, baby, open your mouth. And he sprayed some Brain Boost in my mouth. So this is amazing. If you are working and you hit a wall and you just need to kind of get some clarity, mental clarity, this is great. If you are getting ready to take an exam, or if you are getting ready to do a presentation, 6 little squirts of this stuff and bam, it's good stuff. Love the Brain Boost. Many of you are doing diets at the first of the year. We're actually doing some fasting ourselves, seeking the Lord on some things. But this is a weight management. It's called Trim, and it's kinds of natural ingredients in it to help you with your weight loss challenge. Shield is amazing. Why? Because everywhere you go, somebody's sick. Okay, somebody's got the flu, somebody's got a cold, and so forth. So this is really good because it's an immune booster. Okay, And in addition to that, there is Boost. Now, I've always been an energy drink kind of woman. I'm naturally hyper. I know you couldn't tell that. But Boost is just like having an energy drink in your pocket. You can get some little squirts of this, and it gives you energy. It's got natural ingredients in it and things that you do not have to worry about. And here's what's so cool about these. What's cool about these sprays are they're aerosols, which means they go 98% absorption in your body. If you have leaky gut, if you have any type of digestive problems, let me tell you, you can take all the vitamins in the world, and if you're not absorbing them, they're not going to do you any good. There is another one that I do not have here with me that I have to get, and I'm super excited about it. It is called Peak, and it is a blend of adaptogens. And adaptogens are basically, they are to keep your body at 7.4. If you keep the proper pH in your body, you do not have to be concerned about getting sick. If your body gets too acidic, or if your body gets too alkaline, you want to keep it in balance, okay? That's why alkaline water is so popular, is we, with the American diet, struggle with having a lot of problems with eating healthy and also eating junk. And when you eat junk, it just blows your system and it decreases your immune system and makes your body acidic. So Nevaeh needs that one. Oh, there's also a sleep one that has valerian root. So I really, I think it's amazing, the products, and I encourage you to try them out. Some of you have, and go ahead and put in the chat stream, if you guys would put a 1 in there if you have tried the product, and 2 if you are interested in trying the product, or if you know someone who could use the product, just put a 1, 2, or a 3 in the chat stream. 1, yes. Hey, Bentley, good to see you. Thanks for logging on. So we're talking about holistic health and a way to keep your body in complete homeostasis. So I want to share with you my story of what happened and how I stumbled across this. All of you know that I am extremely passionate about the Lord, and I'm also extremely passionate about seeing the captive set free. Recovery ministry is something that I am extremely passionate about, to the point where we are called to open a recovery high school. I am hoping, and it is my prayer, that we will make enough money off of this business to be able to do that, because the fact of the matter is it is not cheap to do that. Just the curriculum and the things that I've selected is, it's pricey. So I was looking for a high quality CBD because I was already familiar with them. And I ran across an ad, and it had an affiliate program. So I'm thinking, okay, why not? $20 more, I get a website, and I can sell it. Maybe I'll sell a couple bottles and make enough for myself. Well, let me tell you, I did that, and I created a Facebook page, and I invited some people to like the page, sent some messages out, and did a couple videos, and now my team is like 30-some people who are using the product, and most of them are being business builders, because most of us have a call on our life. Matter of fact, all of us have a call on our life. And whatever it is that you're not able to do because of your job, then I encourage you to consider a home-based business. I'm not necessarily saying that we got a corner on the market, but I will tell you this. This company is growing at the rate of 700%. And by Forbes magazine, they state that by this industry by 2020 will have increased by 700%. This company in itself already had the aerosol vitamins, and these are powerful. There was already a debt-free company, had been around for 3 years, doing quite well with the aerosol, different, products. But when they launched the HempWorks products with the CBD oils in June of this last year, was it June or July? I think it was June. This company grew 3,000%. What does that tell you? People are hurting. People have anxiety. So I signed up, and a couple days after I signed up, a woman that is involved in recovery, detoxification in Michigan, from a holistic standpoint of view, signed up. So all of a sudden, all these customers started placing order. Hey, Steve, thanks for logging on. We're talking CBDs, why I did it, and we've already covered the products. But Steve is also a fellow affiliate, and he is rocking the business. So, Steve, you throw little stars up, hearts up. Yep, thank you, and share this, you guys. So I thought to myself, wait a minute. This works with nausea. This works with headaches. This works with all the symptoms of opiate withdrawal. And we are in an epidemic. So people can get weirded out if they want, but the fact of the matter is that these products are changing lives. They're changing lives for people with chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, anxiety, behavioral problems. But my heart is that people take a holistic approach and get these products to taper themselves off of opiates. Because if you go, they'll put you on a plethora of other drugs to get you off of one drug. And it's a vicious cycle. And so if you are watching this video and if you're struggling from drug abuse, send me a private message. First of all, I want to pray for you. Second of all, I want to tell you that there is hope and there is freedom. And third of all, I encourage you to get something that has got to help you get off of the medications. I've seen a powerful testimony recently of a young lady, and she had all of her medications spread across the table, and she literally said, everything here on the left I have been able to replace with my CBD oil. And like I was saying, because it works on a chemical cellular level, it does that. That's why it works on so many different things. So regardless of what your reason is, I encourage you to go to www.cbdoils.com. And if you are interested in the business, and if you know some of the people on my team, I would love to help you get connected with them, because it's not about me. This is kingdom stuff. We all got a call. We all got things to do, and we all need to have availability to be able to do the things that we're passionate about. For me, it's ministry, and I want to see lives changed, and I want to see people become whole. Michelle was on here a while ago. Her and her husband, they've got a ministry called Freed and Forgiven. What a cool name. Two of my favorite things, the F words, the good F words, right? Free, I tease people all the time and say, when the Lord called me to Tennessee, he moved me to Murfreesboro, because the word free is slap dab in the middle of it. But the fact of the matter is that there are people out there that have used these products and have seen the fruit of the products and how they work. So I encourage you to, one, get the product, give it a try, get your testimony. Two, share it with your friends. And three, you're going to make money. It's that simple. When a company is growing this fast, I tell people all the time, what if you were in the first year of the start of Mary Kay? Where would you be right now financially? What if you were in the first year of Young Living or doTERRA? Whoa, just the residual incomes. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, Maggie, wait a minute. Is this a network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct marketing? You better believe it is. And that is a very much a blessing to many people. The people that succeed at this are the people that believe in it, and they are literally living the life that they desire by being able to have time to do the things that are important to them. So I encourage you to consider the opportunity, because the opportunity is life-changing. I mean, I've only been in it for 6-7 weeks, and I'm already pulling in a paycheck every week, and that's kind of cool, because a lot of those type of programs are set up where you get paid once a month. This pays once a month on bonuses, but it pays weekly for any of your Jumpstart bonuses whenever people order for the first time. So it's really exciting. Good against depression, anxiety, even those for long-term recovery. That's exactly right, Steve. Exactly right. I actually have someone that's near and dear to me who struggles with chronic anxiety, and I recently have seen a major change in him as a result of these products. And yes, we do. We have to walk out our freedom. It is for freedom that we've been set free, but we have to walk it out, and we really need to do what we can to be able to keep this temple in good maintenance. Amen. So I encourage you guys to check it out. Okay. And so I will close with this, because I am so passionate about this. Spirit, soul, and body. Spiritually, get in right alignment with the Lord. Soulishly, tend to your mind, your will, and your emotions. And physically, do whatever it takes to be whole. So that includes nutrition. That includes rest that you can get from the sleep products. That includes staying strong immune system with your shield, thin with your trim, have the energy to do the things you're supposed to do with your boost, have clarity with your brain boost, sleep from your sleep products, and keep your body at homeostasis with your adaptogens. But most of all, my favorite product, the CBD oil, the 500 or the 750. If you really got a lot of chronic issues, you want to get the 750. Okay, it's $20 more, but it's so worth it. So I've got a lot of people that are on that as well. Don't forget doggy treats for your dog. Maybe the 250s for your dog, because it's bacon, bacon, bacon flavor. And your cream, so that whenever you've got a strain, you can put that right on that puppy and get rid of it. You guys be blessed. This is Maggie. You can find me at cbdoils.com. And y'all be blessed and have a great night. Thanks for logging on. Bye, everybody.